After successfully reclaiming the palace space, it's time to properly secure the perimeter. This means blocking all the entrances to the estate and killing anything that moves. Okay, well, Pierre is back out on the road once more in the search, in the hunt for loot, in the hunt for supplies. What that means today, that means food and fridges, the two Fs. They don't really, well, I suppose they do go together. We're really, really low on food in general, just hardly got anything. We're eating a cooked meat patty at the moment, that's all, and we're carrying canned carrots. That represents our last bit of food. We're also looking for fridges to barricade the southern entrance. So hopefully we can kill two birds with one stone just by going to a few nearby homes. We can cross them off as looted, as searched, and we can hopefully quickly and easily find what we need. Okay, so again, just doing a little bit of a circuit around the garden, make sure there's no nasty surprises nearby. There's definitely one zombie inside. Okay, well, we did find one zombie. This, I mean, I keep saying it just because I'm so impressed by it. This level 5, well on the way to level 6, short, blunt, means just even with just something as simple as a nightstick, Pierre is just absolutely deadly. Okay, so we need to be on our guard. There is definitely at least one zombie very nearby. And a good selection of loot right here. Commentary Volume 2. Biking Volume 3. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to actually make a bike. Another unread skill magazine. Make metal fences. That could come in real handy long term. Okay, finally a decent amount of food. We've also found 3 skill magazines as well. So this house is providing a lot of really useful loot. Another thing it's going to give us is a fridge. Never thought I'd be on the hunt for fridges, but I think they do make good barricades. They are plentiful and easy to find. The only problem is they do weigh an absolute ton. Okay. So we did finally read the Keen Hearing trait magazine. So that's another trait for Pierre. He is just going to be superhuman at this rate. And I don't know if that's going to affect how we hear. I mean, I know that sounds a bit silly, but what I'm trying to say is that zombie sounded a lot closer than they actually were. So it could actually... a couple of beers, let's take them. It could actually get things a little bit confusing and make that Keen Hearing trait might make the zombies seem a lot closer than they actually are. Okay, well, I'm guessing that's where the zombie is. Let's go with the hunting knife. We're so close to a lot of weapon levels. Axe, short blade. So yeah, you can see just how effective Pierre is, even at just I think we're at level 1. Good use of that. Man, this place is absolutely stuffed full of gear. Okay, well, that is the house absolutely clear. We've gathered all the useful loot that we want, and it was quite a lot of useful loot. The only thing that remains now is to take the fridge, but before we do that, we need to sort out the inventory and what we're carrying where. Okay, well, that is all the gear sorted out. Now, this bag was completely full, so everything was just a little bit out of hand. I'm going to keep the Remington 870 shotgun and over 100 shells to hand because I still want to get more experience into that aiming. I'm still tempted by the idea of trying to clear out the area around the police and fire station with a shotgun. It seems that I haven't learned my lesson, but this is all the gear that we got. Well, apart from that box of rounds, this is all the stuff that we found today, and apart from the clothing, we found, yeah, magazines, books, a few bits of food. A really, really good start. But before I forget, let's just go in and grab the fridge. Here we go again. It's another round of Pierre the Removal Man. We've only got enough room in the back of the van for one fridge, but hopefully we can get another one on one of the seats, and then we're going to go around to the southern entrance to the estate and start blocking it off. Oh man, this really does give a really different vibe to a zombie apocalypse. Well, Pierre was slowly working his way to that southern entrance again in the attempt to finally solve it as a problem, get some blockades in. But you can see we've got some work to do first. There's a big group of zombies here. We need to take them out. We can't be caught carrying a big heavy fridge. We'll be in no state to fight at all. So we've got to make sure the area is safe, the area is clear before we go back to being the removal man. Okay, well, Pierre's taking care of business. We've thinned out the horde and we've got through about half of them. Let's just switch back to short blade, and that is beautiful bit of timing. +1 short blade level 2. Absolutely awesome. Wow, drowsiness already. Okay, let's see if we can get those fridges in place and that entrance completely blockaded. We've only got 2 fridges. We need at least 2 more big heavy items to properly blockade it. Maybe at some point we should probably put some vehicles either side as well, or maybe even build some of those cheval de frises. It's a lot of work, it's time consuming, that's why I keep putting it off. Okay, well, Pierre's made it to that entrance. Oh, it just always seems to be so many zombies right in that entrance. We got a cleanup job to do. Oh, there's always a zombie right but just about to appear from behind you. Well, we're really struggling. I'm stubbornly staying with the short blade because we could do some real damage if it gets 3 or 4 levels into it just with a couple of hunting knives, as we've seen with the short blunt. But the group at the moment seems to be getting bigger rather than smaller, so we might have to switch to the nightstick. Okay, but we're slowly wearing them down. That's 3 quick kills. Things seem a lot easier now, but we've been pushed back so far, and yeah, we're just picking up more zombies from the forest. We've just been pushed back ridiculously far now. We're going to be back at our entrance to our palace base at this rate. One of the real big pluses though with short blade, it is a light weapon. You can just keep stabbing all day, so at some point we're going to find that we've got a massive physical task to take care of, and just having to kill hundreds of zombies to achieve our objectives, our goals, our aims. So we can just keep going with a short blunt, with a little hunting knife. It'll stave off that exertion, and yeah, we'll be able to kill more zombies for longer. Okay, well, I was just having a little bit of a break, having a smoke, and I got another skill, another trait, bloodlust. I'm not quite sure what that actually is, but it sounds good. Okay, well, we're back at this entrance. God knows this is going to be risky, because we've got actually quite a lot of, yeah, you see, this is what I'm worried about. This is going to be really tricky to get these fridges in place without getting the attention of any nearby zombies. It's risky, but I think this is our moment. We know how this goes. We know how this goes. As soon as we get the fridge, a zombie is just going to appear from absolutely nowhere. Yeah, you see? Oh my god. This is crazy. What do I do now? What do I do now? I guess I just get in the van and just drive a ways a little bit. I don't know, it could take a bit too long to place the fridge. Man, it just happens every time, doesn't it? Let's just run them over. There we go. Let's try that again. Well, we got a bit of a situation. Oh my god. Oh, what do? We can't put the fridge on a seat. Let's just fall back a little bit. Get the fridge back in the trunk. Try and clear the area, but we're getting more and more tired, we're getting more and more thirsty. This is getting more and more annoying. Man, these levels, these traits, positive traits are coming thick and fast. We'll definitely take that. We do not want to hear that noise. That could stir up the zombies a little bit too much. But we've got maintenance level 3 now. And another zombie just appears from this entrance. We're actually now dying of thirst. We are desperate for water. I guess we just... yeah, there's just going to be a constant flow of zombies. This is a real nuisance. I think we're just going to have to come back in the morning. We'll come back in the morning. We will do a... Jesus. Do a proper job clearing out the area. And then try and get the fridges in place. Okay, well this is insane. The zombies just keep appearing out of nowhere. You think that's it, and then another couple hove into view, but we're really pushing it unnecessarily. Yeah, is very tired. He's desperate for water. I'm glad to find that there was not a zombie right next to the van, which makes a change, but for the moment, we've been defeated. We'll have to come back in the morning, stock up on supplies, get a good night's sleep. Yeah, we'll be refreshed, and hopefully we can finish the job in the morning, but I'm also hoping to launch an assault on that police station, see what loot we can find. There's got to be an armory in there somewhere. It could be potentially absolutely stuffed full of guns and ammo, and who knows what else. Okay, well, it is the next morning. We're just a few yards down from the front entrance. I was really surprised to find a couple of zombies just chilling out on the road. Where do they keep coming from? I'm thinking that maybe at some point we should just drive up and down this road with the van honking the horn. There must be quite a few zombies just in that forested area to the east there. But for now, let's get back to the police department and start clearing it out. And when the time feels right, that's the important thing. When the time feels right, we'll get that entrance blockaded. We're definitely going to get it sorted today. It's long overdue. Okay, so we're back at this little corner just on the outskirts of our estate. We're back here yet again. We left it empty. We come back. It's slowly filling with zombies. Just look at the work we've already had to put in. It seems never ending. So yeah, as I said, I'm just going to leave trying to get that area blockaded for sometime later. We definitely want to get it done today, but for now, there's too many zombies in the area. I want to get into that police department, take it on, find what is waiting for us to loot in there. And let's just clear the outer area of zombies for now. Beautiful. And that is electrical level 1. And those levels are coming thick and fast. As are the zombies. Now, I've just found a hand axe, so I'm actually going to switch out the short blade, the hunting knife, for the hand axe, because we're really close to level 1 axe as well, and we do have a boost for it after reading one of the skill books. There we go. This is incredible. And I think I might just persevere with the hand axe, see if we can make rapid progress towards a level 2, and that'll be another level up. But man, I just can't believe how many corpses. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Most of this work has been done with melee as well. We bit off more than we could chew when we started with the shotgun. Maybe I might go back to the shotgun just to try and draw as many zombies as I can out of that building. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem, but it's very tempting. Very tempting. But for now, we're going to stick with the melee. One of the main reasons I want to get back into the shotgun is I want to get those levels in aiming up to sort of 4, maybe even 5. And then Pierre will be a real effective combatant with with firearms, with handguns, and then that could be the difference if he's in a tough spot with some bandits. So it is a crucial skill to develop. Okay, I'm just looking at all the gear in this little office space here. I've only got 2 fridges. We saw how long it took to get a couple of fridges, so I don't really want to drive all the way back to the other side of the estate to get a couple more fridges. I think I really will just try and blockade it with anything and everything that I can find. There's another zombie. Still tempted. Trying to get this fridge, these fridges. I need to get this blockaded. So let's try it again. Let's try it again now. A good look around. I promise there weren't any zombies anywhere. Can we actually get it? It's been a real pain in the ass. Oh no. Oh my god. Can we just drop it? Can we drop it? We can. Okay. I didn't think it would be that quick and easy to drop the fridge. Fortunately, the zombie dropped themselves. We got a moment. Man, this is a real pain in the ass. Let's try it again. Of course, not before we get yet another zombie just appearing from nowhere. I'm not even going to dignify them with getting a weapon equipped. Okay. Okay, yeah, of course there's another zombie. They really do get about, these wandering zombies. They really do. Here comes some more. This is turning into a little bit of a farce. Okay, that's another 3 taken care of. There's a big group up there, but they're not moving at the moment. Let's try again. Okay, well there we go. Finally one blockade. We got 3 more to put in place still though. Okay, well, finally, there we go. We've got more zombies inbound. Now what I want to try and do now is just grab furniture, boxes, anything that looks big and sturdy and is going to stand up to some headbanging from the zombies in those remaining 2 slots. Okay, we got another we've got another assault rifle. We haven't found one that's in perfect condition though, and I'm worried with assault rifles being that poor condition that they will jam really quickly. Right outside the front of the police station, there's a lot of banging. I just want to poke my head in here. Can we pick those up? We can. Now they look indestructible, don't they? They're a little bit on the heavy side. It's asking for trouble, but they do look like the perfect barricade. Let's see if we can try and clear, if that's possible, try and clear a path. It is a long walk though. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Okay, well I can't see a zombie. I can obviously hear them, but I can't see any just on our route, but we know how that goes. Let's try this. Yeah, of course the zombie just comes from nowhere, and I thought they'd missed us. Let's just try and quicken up the pace, see if we can get this pallet down before the zombie gets to us. Excellent, for once no zombie right outside. I mean, look at that. That's got to be indestructible, right? Look at that. Awesome. Okay, 1 more slot, and then this entrance exit to Pierre's estate is finally safe, finally barricaded. Okay, well I'm just beginning to wonder where that zombie is. There they are. Okay. Let's see if we can get another big bulky set of pallets without attracting too much attention. Okay, the final piece of the jigsaw. Absolutely awesome. I mean, look at that. Come on, that's got to be indestructible. I could reinforce this even more by parking vehicles in front of it, and maybe as another layer of protection, and then they won't be able to get to the barricades and bang their heads against them. I do have a mod where the zombies do damage themselves if they hit barricades, but look at that. Look at that. I mean, come on. There's no way anybody's getting through that, right? Surely. Okay, well now that southern entrance is barricaded, that's going to stop the flow of zombies into Pierre's palace estate. We need to find some water, we need to have a smoke, but then we're going to turn our attention to the police station. Okay, well that's Pierre's basic needs taken care of. I guess we start with this building, if only just to stop that bloody banging. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Well, it looks like we barricaded... Oh my god. It looks like we barricaded that entrance exit just in time. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, we could work this to our advantage. I know you're thinking, how in the hell would you do that? But this could sort of draw in the zombies to this one spot, and then we can take them out with the shotgun. But I think for now, we don't want to attract any attention to ourselves. I think we need to get out of here. Well, we will definitely be returning to that area next time, maybe give it a couple of days, but as I said, that could work really well. Hopefully they won't get too interested in the barricades and break them down after a couple of days, but we're going to return now, I think, with the shotgun. It's going to withdraw a large group of zombies into the area. Maybe we could take advantage of that with that shotgun and clear them out in double quick time. But for now, what I'm going to do is I need to get some food. We found 3 or 4 cans of food. It's lasted barely a day. We've got hardly anything. So I'm going to hope that alarm has drawn a lot of the zombies from the main road just to the north here. And we'll find several homes and areas with no zombies in whatsoever. The other thing I'm interested in... Really? Really? Have they broken the barricade already? Are we going to be forever trying to make this impenetrable barricade? I can't believe it. Can't believe that has already been breached already. Let's check it out. Okay, well, I guess we need another fridge. We put a barrel there. Maybe it's just not an effective barricade. Maybe they ignored the zombies that came here and clearly broke it down. Maybe they ignored the fridges and picked on the barrel. So I guess we need to get yet another fridge, and we'll just... only time will tell if that's going to be a permanent solution or not. Okay, well, I was going to ignore this group of zombies, but they're quite near our gas station. It is imperative that we keep this area clear, but we need to take them out, basically. We've got a hand axe. We're very close. Oh no, we did get level 1 axe, didn't we? We're working towards level 2. I got a feeling, with the amount of zombies that are around, it is not going to take long. Okay, well, this is taking longer than I would like, longer than I'd expect, but we're getting it done. It's just a reflection that we don't have such a high level in axe as we do in some of our other skills, but we are making rapid progress though. Let's just grab this bag, get it secondary, and let's fill it up with food. Is that metal locker? Is that going to be a good option? Does it have an upstairs with a kitchen or a restroom? Somewhere with a fridge? Let's see what we can find. Okay, we've got a living space right next door with a nice selection of food. Brilliant. And a really nice kitchen. Ooh, we could find a surprisingly large amount of food here, but we definitely found something we do need, and that is a fridge. But man, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Oh wow, we might be able to find all the food we might need for several days in just one kitchen. This is incredible. Wow, look at that. All of that food in just this one kitchen, and even a beer to top it all off. Absolutely brilliant. Now, we've got to get this back to the van, and then we're going to return for that fridge. Wow, look at this. My instincts told me that before we go and grab another fridge, just to make sure this area is clear. Where do they keep appearing from? Okay, here we are. Hopefully this fridge will last a bit longer than a barrel. And this is starting to feel like a part-time job for Pierre now. Pierre, the removal man. For once, we are not bothered. Let's get this by any zombies that have just appeared out of nowhere. Let's get that back in place. I think it might be worth spending the time to get another layer of barricades in front of the barricades. But we'll leave it a couple of days. We'll come back, we'll check this one, the southern one. If the fridges are still in place, I think we've solved the riddle. But now let's... we've got a couple more hours. Let's grab another bag and let's see if we can get into a few more homes and get a bit more food. But of course there's always another zombie. Let me just show you actually where we are on the map and what the idea is. So this is our estate right here. We finally got both entrances. There were the southern and northern entrance barricaded. I don't know what to do with the actual main entrance, which is right there, because we do actually need to get in and out of the estate. Do we blockade it like we have with these two entrances and just climb over the fence? I don't know. Do we blockade it and just remove the blockades every time we want to go in and out? Because hopefully we'll be returning from loot runs with a van stocked full of food and tools and weapons and other useful gear. But what I'm going to do for now, that's the police station. That's the building where the alarm went off. That's Zombie Central. I'm hoping that the alarm has drawn in some zombies from the north. So I'm just going to head down this way here. It's going to be interesting to see what these buildings are. Hopefully the alarm has drawn away some of the zombies from the area. Okay, well, you know what? That area is a little bit far afield. Just to the north here, well, to the west I should say, we've got a small area of a few homes. Hopefully it'll be not too overrun with just a few zombies as they start streaming into the area. We can quickly get in and grab some food. Okay, I did actually remember to stock up the vitamin supply. We're down to our last 4 bottles though. We're already quite tired, so we need to do some pill popping before we take into the fighting. Okay, let's grab a bag before we forget. Hopefully fill it up with a load of food really quickly and easily. Okay, well, Pierre's got ambition. We've got our biggest loot bag that we have, a big hiking bag. It's the only hiking bag we've found so far. Hopefully we can fill it up completely with food, and that will keep Pierre going for hopefully a couple of weeks. Okay, well, that second level of tiredness is back, and that's really making things difficult for Pierre. It's taking him 5, 6, 7, 8 hits to take down one zombie, and the zombies just keep coming. It's been a couple of hours. We haven't even been able to get into one home yet. But as I've said before, every zombie that's killed is a little victory for Pierre, as long as they don't chew his toes off. Okay, let's see if we can get into a home or two, make this trip worthwhile. But of course, off in the oh wow, okay, that is, where the hell did they come from? Out of nowhere. Our van is actually compromised. We can't get back in it. We're gonna have to kill at least 5 zombies just to reclaim our van. And of course, yeah, more come into the area. Oh, this is a real problem. It's really taking some getting used to. These wandering zombies, they are restless. They really are. Let's not mess about. Let's go with a nightstick. That is that group taken care of. Let's hope there's not now another big group right next to our van. Okay, we're slowly working our way there. Fortunately, it seems, for once, the wandering of the zombies has actually worked to our advantage. Oof, I got a feeling this van is gonna get us in trouble one day. It's just so knackered. Well, we didn't quite get into any more locations and get some more loot. Do I want to? No. I was tempted to... Yeah, let's drive this way. Let's see what is just down the road. Okay, what is this place? So, offices or warehouse space? It is very big. Still so much to explore, so many zombies to take out, so much loot, hopefully, to find. And then I think down here, yeah, down here we got a lot of zombies. Oh wow, okay. I guess they're gonna pathfind around that fence, but for now we need to get out of here. Let's just get back to base. We've done more than enough today. Okay, so we made it back to base safe and sound, at least for now. I didn't see a single zombie, which is good, but seeing those huge groups of zombies just on the outskirts of our estate just reminds us all just how much more work there is to do, just how many more zombies there are to take out just around this block, just to make it safe. Looks like the power is out again. Well, those big groups of zombies are just to the west, right next to our estate wall. That is a battle for another day, but it is a battle that Pierre is going to have to do. But for now, that's going to have to be all for today. In fact, you know what? Let's just get a quick look what progress Pierre has made. He has now survived almost 26 days, 1,138 zombie kills. He is making some really good rapid progress. Look at that, almost level 2 axe with that 3 times multiplier. We need to find the time to read some more books. Come on, we got to make that a priority. There's some magnificent progress in a lot of skills. We're looking to get a little bit more into this aiming and reloading, so we can maybe transition from melee to firearms as our main choice of weapon. We're going to hopefully find a lot of guns and ammo in that police station. That is what we're going to be looking to do next time. But for now, that is going to have to be all. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Smash the like button, sub, comment, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. And I hope you will join me and Pierre for the next episode. But for now, that is all. Peace.